Celtic huddle. Aiming for a treble. Togetherness as well among the Hibs players, and they will need to play as a tight unit this afternoon if they're to cope with Celtic. The first 15-20 minutes always crucial in this sort of match, as Hibs try to reinforce a belief within themselves that they can stand up to what Celtic have to throw at them. No Russell Latifi, and he has been an influential player for Hibs all season. The 116th Scottish Cup final underway. That's Mjalby, got a header away and was then knocked over by Mixu Kautalainen. The traditional finish welcome.
I think you want to make your mark early in the game, and I would suggest that Mixu Kautalainen certainly did that.
Gustav Haran, outstanding for Celtic this season. Alan Thompson, Chris Sutton. Another free kick, this time going the other way, given against Gary Smith. And he too will want to make his mark early on, and just really letting Chris Sutton know that he's not going to be pushed around. But Celtic now with a chance to float the ball into the box. In from Thompson. Away by Suzy. Celtic skipper Paul Lambert. And for Sutton. A lot of wrestling going on. Another free kick. This time significantly closer, given against Larsson.
I don't think there was any doubt that it was a free kick. A little bit of a wrestling match going on there. Larsson against Sutton. There's a free kick in a dangerous situation.
Lubo Moravcik steadies himself. Alan Thompson is here as well. Moravcik shot deflected. First corner kick of the match. The Hibs wall did its job, but now a corner kick to defend.
Yeah, it stood up to it, didn't it? Just taking a little deflection for the corner. Moravcik going for that top left-hand corner.
Kautalainen keeping an eye on Mjalby. In from Moravcik. It was Larsson's header away. Ian Murray optimistic. That might be it. He's working hard at trying to close down, but they're stretched here. Another great run from Agat beyond Larsson. Again, a lack of pace on the ball in. Here comes Lamberts. Good exchange with Sutton. Offside is given against him. The flag went up. It was a free kick. Frank Suzy to take it. Robert Douglas organising the Celtic defence in front of him. Suzy's delivery. Douglas gets it at the second attempt. A mix-up in defence there. You would imagine this was the goalkeeper's shout.
Yeah, but it was a superb free kick put in there from Suzy. It looked like Douglas's ball all the way. Mjalby just coming in late, and Douglas taking it second attempt.
Henrik Larsson with a chance. One side of the post. And just when you think he's gone quiet.
Yeah, it's a bit of a back pass back there, but Larsson trying to take full advantage of it. I don't think that was a right corner to go for.
In the first half. We await a breakthrough. Chris Sutton's header. Frank Suzy's left foot volley. Lambert to Agat. That's tenacious play from Larsson, giving Agat no time on the ball. Here he is again though. Twisting away from Larsson this time. Back goes Jack. Gets his pass away. Chance for McNamara. Jackie McNamara gives Celtic the lead with his third goal of the Cup campaign. Moravcik's replacement after 15 minutes. was he who fires Celtic in front.
It was, and they got absolutely superb strength. I thought McNamara had lost the chance to put that ball in the back of the net. His first touch wasn't the best, as you see this pass being played through to him. Actually ran beyond him, but he managed to get that left foot onto it and just drift it into the back post.
Terrific support from midfield from Jackie McNamara. Martin O'Neill elated. McNamara's 7th goal of a very productive season for him. But he had his eyes firmly fixed on the ball. Paul Lambert. The challenge came in from Matthias Jack. 45 minutes played. A minute to be added. Celtic, having got themselves in front, will now look to retain control, retain a stranglehold in that all-important midfield area, and ensure that there's no way back for Hibs. But despite the scoreline, Hibs can certainly claim a pretty strong performance in the first half. And of course, McLeish has got options on the bench with the likes of Zitelli and Lovell.
A good first half for Hibs, even though they go in by the looks of it to that goal down. Alec McLeish can be well pleased with what his players have given to him. Or felt at the back, they've been very strong in midfield. They've worked like Trojans, and up front, Catalan and Libra certainly have a good partnership going. But Celtic, that have got the advantage, is a half-time whistle going.
Celtic 45 minutes away from a glorious treble, and they were ahead thanks to Jackie McNamara. Celtic fans were hanging their heads when Luba Moravcik went off injured after less than 15 minutes, but their despair turned to delights before the first half was over, and it was Moravcik's replacement, McNamara, who rattled in his 7th goal of the season, and it's that which makes the difference at the moment between these two sides.
I don't think so, but you know, Hibs certainly haven't given up in this cup final. Started the second half so well, really closing people down, created that chance early, and referee Clark going into his book, I think it's young Ian Murray that is getting booked for that challenge.
Yeah, Valharan was away had he not been tripped by 20-year-old Ian Murray, so that's a yellow card against his name. Second booking of the match. Valharan himself having been carded in the first half. He will surely make big strides forward based on this experience this afternoon, Murray. Thompson's free kick, Sutton the target. Larsson clears. Lainen's header, Libra's after it. It's not man Valharan again. Thompson, a driven pass towards Sutton. Sets up McNamara. Larsson! Brilliant! Larsson's 52nd goal of the season. Celtic on their way to the treble.
And quality written all over this strike from Celtic. Once again, McNamara, timing of the run, absolutely superb. But just look at that finish from Henrik Larsson. He hasn't had one of his better games with my. When he gets a chance, he certainly knows where he's putting it. Curled it right into the top corner, giving Colgan absolutely no chance whatsoever.
Martin O'Neill watched Henrik Larsson score a hat-trick in the League Cup final when Kilmarnock were beaten by 3-0, and now a goal in the Scottish Cup final, and it's not been a bad season. 52 goals now his tally, records ripped up all over the place. Hibs try to respond with Larsson. Mjalby's header away. In goes O'Neill. Under pressure was the Agat. Cleared away by Lennon. think if you're the defensive side, you begin to worry when Henrik Larsson is having one of his quieter matches. Because nothing's much surer than he's going to make the breakthrough. John O'Neill trying to probe at the Celtic defence. Brebner to Patalainen. Richard Patalainen again, going in where it hurts. Matthias Jack. Shot with a layoff. Intended for Larsson.
Huge part of this successful Celtic side gets the opportunity to come on and wear the armband.
It was confirmed yesterday that Tom Boyd has got another year's contract with Celtic, and there could be one or two more winners' medals to put alongside his collection. 3 more have come his way this season, and of course he was a collector of the Scottish Cup winners' medal when he was with Motherwell as well 10 years ago. Allen, his pass cut out by Murray. Vega stretching his legs. Sutton. McNamara. It's held by O'Neill. Larsson's layoff. Thompson. Chris Sutton. Henrik Larsson. He's away from Gary Smith. He's pulled down. It's a penalty kick. Larsson peeled away from Gary Smith. He got that half yard on him, and there always looked to be problems for him.
Yeah, it was. It looked as though Gary Smith perhaps got a little bit in the ball there, but making the challenge always difficult to decide whether you're going to go into a challenge in that situation. Gary Smith certainly looked as though he got a bit in the ball, but there's no doubt that he had a bit of Henrik Larsson's jersey as well and dragged him to the ground.
Yeah, with a fistful of his shirt. In any case, yellow card for Gary Smith and a chance for Celtic to make it 3. Larsson. 2 for Larsson, 3 for Celtic. 10 minutes left, and the treble is theirs. 53rd goal of this remarkable season for Henrik Larsson.
He certainly struck it well, didn't he? He just picked his spot and side-footed it beyond Colgan into the back of the net. He made that penalty kick himself, full of strength, determination, and Gary Smith bringing him down, and then was cool and calm enough to get up and just simply stroke the ball into the back of the net.
Have made a change, I think, while that penalty was being taken. Arpignon, who is injured, has gone off, so he wasn't on the pitch for very long. And Stuart Lovell is his replacement. Henrik Larsson, who won the penalty himself and then tucked it away. And now he's 1 goal away from a hat-trick in both cup finals this season. It really is a remarkable story. And he's got maybe 10 minutes to do so. As Neil Lennon keeps things tight at the edge of his own penalty box. Left, plus 2 minutes of time to be added. And it's another memorable afternoon in the life of Henrik Larsson. Overrun by Valharan. Ian Murray showing he's got pace and he's got strength and he's got a corner kick.
Young Murray hasn't given up yet, but in the form of Valharan, it's a very, very difficult opponent to take on at this stage of the game.
Lovell Zitelli. Libra. Well wide. He's tried hard, has Mark Libra. Looks a player. He's got a good touch. This again might be his last match for the club, because Toulouse are looking for the best part of £1 million for him. It might well be a price well too high for that McLeish and Hibs.
Yeah, but I think more importantly, the Hibs fan will be hoping it isn't that man's last match for the club in the form of Alec McLeish. They'll be desperate to keep a hold of their manager. He's had a fantastic season. He'll be disappointed because he's a winner, but his players have gave him everything this afternoon.
Chris Sutton back helping out in the ball-winning duties. Alberto Gat. We're inside the second minute, with time added on. Celtic seconds away from a glorious achievement. McNamara has a free kick. The season is over. The treble is won. Martin O'Neill's memorable achievements welcome another edition. The Tennant Scottish Cup is theirs. Jackie McNamara scored in the first half. That man, Henrik Larsson, scored twice after the interval. And Celtic have the Scottish Cup to add to the Championship and the CIS Cup final as well. Another Celtic celebration is about to commence at the end of what has been, for them, the most remarkable turnaround. Second fiddle to Rangers for the last couple of years. They've responded in style under the leadership of O'Neill, and they complete this afternoon a clean sweep of the big prizes in Scottish football.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic season for them, and Martin O'Neill turning the club around in the manner he has. He's turned them into a real solid performing unit, and that's what we saw this afternoon. Superb in defence. Their back three, Mjällby, Vega and Valharan, absolutely outstanding. Some key challenges put in, particularly by Mjällby and Valharan. In the midfield, really solid. Some good switches of play from Thompson. Again, always powerful going forward, and Lennon and Lambert superb sitting in that area. But up front with Henrik Larsson, they've got the match winner. He's the special person. He's the jewel in the crown. He's turned this game for Celtic, and it's been an absolute superb season for Celtic and Henrik Larsson in particular. But you know, Hibs, they'll be disappointed, and rightly so. It's a big occasion. You don't get too many cup finals in your career, but they've gave everything. They've played superbly well. Their manager, Alec McLeish, can be delighted with what they've given for this final this afternoon. But it's Celtic that celebrate. Martin O'Neill particularly happy, and certainly all the Celtic fans.
Two of the big players there in Celtic's season, Martin O'Neill and Henrik Larsson. Let's hear from Martin O'Neill with Chick.
Martin, congratulations. Can you believe it's happened? What a season you've had.
It's been absolutely enormous, and to finish it off today in front of our supporters and a packed Hampden, it's just been immense.
You stick into this game, you can do it quite well, you know.
It's been a great season. And I know you'll talk to me sometime early July and say we start again, but it doesn't matter. Today it's been about the players and the supporters. Honestly, I'm so pleased for both sets. Whatever you do, the supporters have been fantastic, but the players have got to do it, and they've done it again. You know, they had to razz themselves again, which I didn't think was going to be a problem, but just in case they get a little bit tired, there was no sign of it.
The second goal turned it for you, didn't that kill it again?
Personally, I was pleased with the first goal, and McNamara took it brilliantly. Really pleased with that. A good pass from Didier, but he still had to put it in the net. Second goal just after half-time settles everything.
You've got to enjoy yourself.
Thank you very much.
The 31st time that Celtic have won the Scottish Cup. And that's their first domestic treble since the days of the late great Jock Stein in 1969, at which point they won 2 trebles in the space of 3 seasons. And Martin O'Neill's never too keen to get into the business of comparing his achievements with those of Jock Stein. He's got a long way to go. But one man who's certainly writing himself into the history books is Henrik Larsson, and he's with Chick.
Henrik, what a smile. That's it. Of all the days you've had this season, that's the happiest I've ever seen you look.
Yeah, no, I mean, we won the league early in the CIS Cup, and then everybody's been on about the treble, and now we've done it. I can talk about it, it's no problem. It's a great feeling. This was the one I haven't won yet in Scotland, but we managed to win it today, so I'm very, very pleased.
The second goal killed off him, surely, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they had a little bit of pressure on us, but we got the second one, and then gives us a little bit more breathing room. They have to come forward, we drop back a little bit and just try to pick them up. And yeah, we got the chance and got the penalty, and then it was finished.
Good, enjoy the celebration. Thanks, Henrik.
The big disappointment for Henrik must be that he didn't win the Eurovision Song Contest. I think that was the only one that evaded him this season. I don't know how Estonia managed to come through with that one, but what a season it's been for Henrik Larsson. And a big season for Hibs as well. Let's not forget their major contribution to this campaign. And while the looks on the faces filing past are of despair at the moment and disappointment, they have performed unbelievably well this season, and there is a great basis on which to build, and the Hibs supporters will hope that the building is set to continue under the management of Alec McLeish. The next few days, maybe a couple of weeks, will tell us something about that. But success for Alec McLeish means that the Predators will be circling overhead, and it's no great surprise when you hear his name linked with West Ham United. Hibs will hope he stays.
Yeah, no, it's no surprise that he's going to be linked with top clubs, both sides of the border. It really is. It's an opportunity now for the Hibs board of directors to make a statement to the fans to keep Alec McLeish here. I think it's going to be difficult because he is an up-and-coming young manager. He's went through his apprenticeship. He's now proven that he does have the credentials to manage at the very top, and it will be a fight for them to hold on to McLeish, no doubts about it.
The match officials have got their mementos of the occasion, and I guess the greatest tribute you can pay to Kenny Clark is that we didn't really see too much of him in the game, and that's always a good sign. Understated performance from him, and there's Alec McLeish having watched his players receive runners-up medals, and I wonder what the next few weeks holds for him. For Celtic, it's success after success after success. The CIS Cup, then the title, and now the Tennant Scottish Cup is theirs. Team captain Paul Lambert and club captain Tom Boyd take delivery of the old trophy. Robert Douglas, he'll be able to tell his grandchildren he kept a clean sheet in his first Scottish Cup final. And the glory days go on and on for Martin O'Neill. Jackie McNamara, whose goal broke the deadlock towards the end of the first half. Alan Thompson, who's been such an inspired signing. Same can be said of Chris Sutton. A bad season, a disappointing season with Chelsea, but nothing disappointing about this campaign for him. The impressive Johan Mjalby. Celtic will keep him for a few years more. Ramon Vega's future immediately is uncertain. He as well has done a good job. And Alan Stubbs, how wonderful it is to see him back in the first team squad, having gone through so many problems. And Henrik Larsson, the man of the season, 53 goals, 3 winners' medals, and maybe yet to come the Golden Boot as Europe's top scorer. Didier Agat, well, cut price doesn't quite cover it. And Lubo Badavcik gets his hands on the cup as well, having lasted less than 15 minutes of the cup final, but he's more than played his part in Celtic's achievements this season. And Celtic, with the green and white hoops back on to receive the trophy, they were left with no choice other than to wear their change colours for the match. But for the presentation of the trophy, It is back to the hoops. And it's going to be one whale of a night for Celtic players and management and supporters all over the world. Their domination over Scottish football this season has been almost unbelievable when you think what they've gone through in the last couple of years. Years of uncertainty, years of failure, years of disappointment, but they may be about to be followed by years of success. Celtic have got themselves